We are back for another edition of our Summit Sit Downs, Zoom to the Past, where we're previewing our championships this year and just bringing back some of our former student athletes to share some of their experiences from those days. It's been fun so far, and we're looking forward to this one as we have an All-American duo from Denver women's soccer. We have Kristen Hamilton and Nichi Graf joining us today. She went by Nichi Digiacomo back in her Denver days. So just update us on what you guys have been up to in the last few years.
I have been playing soccer still. I am currently in Kansas City playing for the Kansas City Current, and I was previously in North Carolina for 5 of those years. Just continuing to play, live the dream.
Yep, and I am currently with an investment firm, been with them now for 5 years, and pretty much play whenever I can, indoor, outdoor, whatever, just as long as I can play and go to as many DU games as I can. But got married, bought the house, and yep, now just kind of enjoying everything right now. So it's good.
The hometowns that I found were Littleton for you, Kristen, and Golden for you, Nichi. So you guys, Denver wasn't the first time that you guys played together, correct?
No.
So how far back does this, let's talk relationship and just how long you guys go back together.
You want me to go, Chris, or you want to go?
Yeah, go on.
So we actually started playing against each other when we were little. Kristen was on Rush and I was with Academy at that point. And we always hated playing Kristen, this little curly haired little thing just running around everywhere. And pretty much the goal was just to stop her, and then we were good. But after, I think maybe it was a season or 2, we finally talked her into coming over to our side and everything. And from then on, I mean, we've just always played together since. And with the 2 other girls that were with us as well, it's just a certain connection that we don't have to talk. We don't even have to see each other. We just kind of know where each other we're going to be. And it was pretty cool. It's kind of hard to explain that connection, but it was pretty neat on the field.
Yeah, I agree with that. And honestly, Nicolette, we always referred to her as the purple pants girl. She'd always wear her purple sweatpants around the field. We were always like, God, she's so good. She's so good. So it was nice to finally get to play on the same team as her. And then, yeah, like she said, we all had a really good connection on the field, and we all played all different positions, defender, midfielders, and then me up top. So it was, connecting all lines, which was obviously important for us and worked well for us.
So was there ever any doubt that you guys were not going to be teammates at DU? Like, was there any other thoughts out there, or was it always Pioneers?
Nicolette committed so early. Oh my gosh, we were all like, are you kidding? And then she convinced us all. She was like, come on.
For me, I always wanted to go to DU. We pretty much grew up there, going to games, being ball girls, Jeff, Katie, they were just always with us, even through club soccer. And so to me, it was just almost like home away from home. And then I was, hey, if I can get my sisters there, this is perfect. And it worked. So it was great.
So just, if you look in the DU record books, obviously you 2 are scattered throughout there. Kristen record 51 goals. So I don't blame you for not remembering all of the goals. That's an impressive number. You got 138 career points. Nichi, you had a record that was broken this year. I don't know how better you are about that, but you were tops in assists coming into the year. And that's kind of a segue into my next question. How exciting is it for you 2 as alums to just see the maybe sustainability that Coach Hooker has, had with the program? And obviously, Nichi, you're still in the Denver area, and you mentioned getting back to a lot of games. So just how exciting is that for you 2 to see the success continue for this program?
Yeah, I can speak on that. I think right after, we left, every program has its ups and downs. And I think we just wanted it to continue to go up and up and up and up and up. But, everybody has to ride the waves, and they did. And they're great right now. They're fun to watch. And like you said, the record's being broken. When I saw that, I immediately thought of Nichi, and I was actually meant to send you a text. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's really encouraging, though, like you said, for the program to continue to develop this amount of talent, and the players that are coming through, the Summit League and a smaller school like University of Denver to be continuing to have that much talent in scoring. And there's a lot of what Natalie Beckman just won Offensive Player of the Year. So these players they have top players that do, so it's exciting to see.
Yep. And I mean, I completely agree with Kristen. You know, as alumni, you only want to see the program improve. So, of course, when a record is broken, you're like, oh, shoot, I should have done better. And then you kind of sit back and you're like, that means the program is improving, and records get beat. That's a good sign for the program. So, no, they're a really fun team to watch. Natalie has crushed it, along with their defensive player, Devin McSwain, and then Jeff is coach of the year. You know, it's no surprise because he is an amazing coach, and we were lucky enough to have him in club and college. So it's all three well-deserved recognitions, and can't wait to see how they'll do in this first game tomorrow.
Yeah, talk about Coach Hooker real quick. Just what's been the secret to his success?
Secret to his success. I mean, I feel like he knows everything. Like, he's got so many different things up his sleeve, and he knows his players. He knows their strengths. He knows their weaknesses. And it just seems like when people say it's like a chess match, he's well ahead of everybody else in moves that he's going to make. So it's pretty amazing to see. He'll do things and you're like, I never even saw that. So it's pretty amazing to see, and to be able to be coached by him was a real honor. So.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with Nick. And then obviously on top of that, like, he was a world-class player himself. So he, like you said, his knowledge of the game is just, he knows a lot. He's very well-versed in it, and he has been dedicated to it for, I mean, how many years now has he been running that program? So he's had a lot of experience, and I think that, you know, nothing can really beat that.
Nice. So that was awesome. Just catching up with you guys, hearing about your stories from DU, reminiscing about it. That's what we want to do with these Zooms to the past, and you guys knocked it out of the park. I know you're both excited to see what happens in Denver this week as they make a quest for their fourth Summer League championship in the last 5 years. So really appreciate you guys joining us. Best of luck to you, Kristen, as you continue your career. I see that 100 match plaque in behind you. That's quite an accomplishment, something you're super proud of. And Nichi, as you keep grinding with those indoor leagues and outdoor leagues and just keep the juices going, that's cool to hear about too. So you guys, really appreciate you joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.